Speaking of black people, there's a thing. So there's been no number one hip hop album or song charted on the Billboard 100 or 200 this entire year, which is the first time since 1993. Now, you'll see a lot of the hip hop radio shows and a lot of the blogs and a lot of artists and a lot of people just within hip hop itself. They have a lot of these theories about how the music itself has just kind of lost substance. Well, that is definitely true, but the music has lost substance ever since like 2005, okay? It's not like Little John jumping around going, "What?" had any substance, or it's not like, you know, Lil Wayne talking about, you know, being a pussy monster and slurping that soup out of that pussy is... It's not like that had any freaking substance, okay? It's not like any of this rap music has ever had any substance, but there was a level of originality. And I'm saying this as a rap connoisseur and a customer, somebody that free willingly has given a lot of my money to hip hop by buying the records and going to the shows. When you look out into the crowd, right? When you look out into the crowd at a hip hop show, most of the kids are white, okay? So most of the money coming into these records is from white people. And the current narrative is somehow hip-hop, the most ignorant, awful shit in the world, has gone woke. So you get these rappers who are talking about just destroying their communities and killing people and the most misogynistic, like terrible trash you can possibly do. They can say, which I never understood how comedians get canceled and these rappers are literally talking about like beating women and selling drugs to their aunties and nobody bats an eye. But anyways, white people are buying these records. And that's what I think is the racist thing, because we've been contributing to this degeneracy by pouring our money into it, right? That's racism, but that's unknowing racism. We've been participating in the degeneracy and funding it. You know what I mean? But then you get these rappers coming out and saying, "Oh, I'm suffering from racism, this and that," like demonizing the people buying their records for completely other reasons that I just mentioned, just saying everybody's racist and against them. So it's like, okay, well, now you're demonizing the people buying your records, so why would they come to your shows when they're there to have fun, listen to the music, support you, and love you? And they have no problem against you. You know what I mean? It's like, tell somebody they're evil enough and they're going to feel like they're evil and remove themselves, okay? So for the fact that hip-hop has gone all woke and every chance they get talking about racism, it's like, how the fuck is racism the biggest problem in like the hip-hop communities? You don't hear about country stars getting shot. You don't hear about the country singers Warren Chirac, everybody shooting each other and praising each other for it. No, dude, there's some serious like systemic problems which are being perpetuated by the music and say, "Oh, it's just entertainment." Fuck that, dude. If you listen to music, it puts you in a certain mood. That's why you listen to certain music before you come out to fight or before you go to sleep or whatever you're doing. When you're listening to music, that has such a cultural impact and such an impact on the environment itself. So to say that, oh, this people talking about constantly killing each other and all the misogyny and all this, it just honestly just degeneracy and just bragging about money, wasting money, spending all your money on all these designer brands and shit like that. Have you ever seen a Gucci commercial where they're using a kid that looks like Lil Pump? No, they're just taking these people's, they don't give a fuck. They want nothing to do with any of that culture. And then hip hop perpetuates, keep blowing your money on all this consumerism bullshit, dude. And then you got to feel like a fucking racist if you say anything, dude. And you just everybody gets demonized. And after a while, it's like, you know what? I want no part of this shit anymore. For some reason, I'm the bad guy when I'm just trying to support somebody making some music that I like to party to. And all of a sudden, I'm the bad. I got to listen about how I'm the bad guy, dude. I'm good. Fuck that, dude. I'll listen to my classical jams or something, dude. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, wow, that was quite the tangent. How you guys enjoying the new podcast, huh?